So this is actually an interesting one since we didn't plan for it. When we went to do the Spartan race, my son and we just happened to come across a pull-up and dead hang challenge that they had up there. And although we haven't been doing a lot recently, until not too long ago, I was really into pull-ups, and I would try and make my son do them whenever I could. In fact, here's my own record for, these are actually chin-ups technically, but I had a Guinness World Record for chin-ups, and I could do all sorts of pull-ups and muscle-ups and all that stuff. And I like to try and get my son involved in that sort of thing. And you face a lot of resistance when trying to get a kid to do that. But we found this pull-up bar in kids ages 4 to 6, and I think 7 to 9 also. We'll check that in a moment here. We're doing just dead hangs, and they were going for like dead hang records. So we got there, and there was this bar, and I said, okay, let's try this. And my son was like, all right. And here, I'll just play this video. So
1分25秒いけば景品あるんで。
And he goes. The sound of the video, you guys say.
頑張れ。27、30、頑張れ。30いったよ。
5, he'll have the top
1 分
record.
まで行こう、1分まで。頑張れ。まずは1分まで行こ
It's just like a tumbler or
う。
something.
40、いいよ。
It
頑
was
張れ、
like
頑張れ。
40 seconds. I'm speeding up parts of the video here.
48、40、50、いいよ。1分までいけるよ。よし。
And his friend actually tried this out too. His friend got 30
1分、
seconds.
よし、ここから頑張れ、頑張れ。
Doesn't sound like a lot.
7、
Most people have
9、1分10、いいよ。
30 seconds, so that's even. I think even that was pretty good for a kid. So here we go. 1, 2,
25、26、
just beat the record.
30、いいよ。31、もうちょい、もうちょい。33、お。
And he's still hanging on, still hanging
39、
on.
40、すごい粘りがすごい。43、44、あ。1分40。
So pretty good. The result, he was first, and for the rest of the day, he held that rank. I checked with the staff, and he had, for over the entire course that they were doing this event over multiple days, he had the second best time, 1 minute 44 seconds, which again, I think I see all these people on Instagram or whatever doing crazy pull-ups and stuff, and I think, oh, we're not doing nearly enough. But I think he's doing pretty well after sort of seeing this, seeing what all the records are and everything. And this is like one of those events where people really into fitness go to, so it's not just random kids in the mall or whatever. Very extremely high scores here. And then for the ages 7 to 9, the times went way up, I guess. Kids practicing this, he wouldn't even make it third place in the boys for ages 7 to 9. It's probably mostly the 9-year-olds here in this case, but for ages 4 to 6, he smashed those records. And then the ages 10 to 14, it looks like they're doing pull-ups. I don't know the pull-up. Okay, it says it would be full range pull-ups. So if that's true, and there's ages 10 to 14 girls doing 30 pull-ups in a row, that's pretty amazing. But again, this is an event for people who are very into sports and athletics and that sort of thing. But 1 minute 44, I'm quite proud that he was able to pull that off. Just this random thing. We didn't plan for it. We didn't really train for it specifically, and he hasn't been training a lot of pull-ups recently either, but he was still able to get the second highest score of the entire event and the highest score of the day. So good on him, and hopefully this will motivate him to try pull-ups more frequently and learn a few cool techniques like muscle ups and front levers and all those things. Some more calisthenics tricks. Anyway, it's a pretty short video this time. Remember to like, subscribe, and level up.